Pat Robertson, a prominent televangelist and media personality, has long been known for his controversial statements and predictions that have left the public both astonished and divided. Over the years, his provocative rhetoric has sparked outrage, ignited heated debates, and garnered widespread attention. In this exploration, we delve into the realm of Pat Robertson's controversial statements and predictions, examining their impact on his followers and the wider public. One cannot discuss Pat Robertson's controversial remarks without mentioning his propensity for making bold and often inflammatory statements on a range of topics. From politics to natural disasters, Robertson has not shied away from expressing his opinions, even if they are considered outside the mainstream or offensive to some. His statements have been known to push the boundaries of social acceptability and challenge the prevailing cultural norms. One notable instance that drew significant criticism was Robertson's response to the tragic events of September 11, 2001. In a televised broadcast shortly after the attacks, he suggested that the terrorists' acts were a result of God's judgment on America for its moral decline. This assertion caused outrage among many who saw it as insensitive and victim-blaming, leading to widespread condemnation and calls for him to apologize. Another area where Robertson's controversial statements have garnered attention is his commentary on LGBTQ issues. His stance on homosexuality and same-sex marriage has been divisive, with him often expressing views that are perceived as homophobic. His assertion that homosexuality is a pathological condition and his public opposition to LGBTQ rights have led to strong backlash from advocates of equality and LGBTQ communities. Pat Robertson's predictions have also raised eyebrows and invited skepticism. Throughout his career, he has made numerous predictions about future events, often relating to politics or natural disasters. However, these predictions have been met with mixed results, with many failing to come to fruition. Such inaccuracies have led to doubts about the legitimacy of his prophetic claims and have been a source of criticism from skeptics. One of the most notable predictions made by Robertson was his assertion that the world would end in 1982. This prediction, which gained significant media attention at the time, clearly didn't come to pass, leading to widespread ridicule and casting doubt on his ability to foresee future events accurately. It is important to note that not all of Pat Robertson's controversial statements and predictions have been met with condemnation. He has a loyal base of followers who appreciate his unfiltered and unabashed approach, valuing his perceived authenticity and willingness to speak his mind. For some, his controversial remarks are seen as a demonstration of his strong faith and commitment to his beliefs. However, it's crucial to examine the impact of Robertson's provocative rhetoric on his followers and the wider public. His statements have the power to shape public opinion, influence political discourse, and even impact legislation. The controversy surrounding his remarks highlights the significant role that influential figures like Robertson play in shaping public discourse and the responsibility that comes with such influence. Pat Robertson, born Marion Gordon Robertson on March 22, 1930, in Lexington, Virginia, is a prominent American televangelist, media mogul, and former political commentator. Throughout his life, Robertson has been a figure of great influence and controversy, leaving an indelible mark on the world of faith, media, and politics. Raised in a devout Christian household, Robertson's early years were shaped by a strong foundation of faith. After attending Washington and Lee University, where he excelled academically and athletically, he went into Yale Law School. However, it was during his time at Yale that Robertson underwent a spiritual transformation and decided to dedicate his life to ministry. In 1960, Robertson founded the Christian Broadcasting Network (CBN), a groundbreaking venture that would shape the landscape of religious media. With the launch of his flagship program, The 700 Club, in 1966, Robertson became a household name, reaching millions of viewers with his message of faith, healing, and spiritual guidance. The show grew to become one of the longest running programs in broadcast history, solidifying Robertson's place as a leading voice in Christian broadcasting. Beyond his media empire, Pat Robertson has been an influential figure in American politics. In 1988, he made a bid for the presidency as a Republican candidate. While his campaign ultimately fell short, it showcased his ability to mobilize a significant base of conservative voters and highlighted the intersection of faith and politics in American society. Throughout his career, Robertson has been a vocal advocate for conservative values and has championed various causes aligned with his Christian beliefs. He has been a staunch opponent of abortion rights, same-sex marriage, and the separation of church and state. His political commentary and outspoken views have often sparked controversy, drawing both support and criticism from different segments of society. Robertson's controversial statements and predictions have also garnered attention over the years. From his claims of divine insights into political events to his assertion about natural disasters being God's judgment, his prophetic pronouncements have invited both skepticism and devoted followers. While some of his predictions have been met with skepticism and ridicule, Robertson's loyal base continues to regard him as a spiritual leader with a unique connection to the divine. Despite the controversies, Robertson has also made significant contributions in charitable endeavors. Through organizations such as Operation Pleasant, he has provided humanitarian aid and disaster relief to people in need around the world. His efforts in the field of philanthropy have been recognized and applauded by many. Pat Robertson's life and legacy are marked by a complex interplay of faith, influence, and controversy. His unwavering commitment to his Christian beliefs and his boldness in expressing his views have shaped the public discourse in issues of religion, politics, and morality. Whether admired or criticized, Pat Robertson's impact on the realms of media, politics, and faith cannot be ignored. As he continues to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of religious